welcome to 8801 Cheviot Road, Colerain High School for tonight's presentation of Ohio high school fans. Varsity basketball is your Colerain Cardinals host the #1 team in the GMC, the Lakota East Thunderhawks. This is Brandon White alongside Isle Gabriel from WeAreColerain.com. And as we said in the introduction, the Cardinals host the #1 team in the conference tonight, looking for an upset.
Lakota East, coached by Wally Vickers, started the season 10-0 before going into a little bit of a rut with a 3-game losing streak, but comes into this game at 14-4 overall, 7-3 in the extremely tough Greater Miami Conference. To be a tough challenge for Colerain, but Colerain played Lakota East very, very tough in their last matchup, falling by 1 point at Lakota East, 51-50, in a game which Coach Higgins, I'm sure, was definitely like to have back. Well, he has his opportunity tonight.
The starters for Lakota East: Austin Emmerich, Robbie Harpring, Mayo Baxter, and the 2 men that will lead Lakota East tonight, Alex White, and the leading scorer for the Lakota East Thunderhawks, Stedman Lowry. Al, what do we got about Alex White and Stedman Lowry?
Yeah, Austin Emmerich comes in third in the GMC, averaging 5 assists per game. Lowry, with 19 points a game, is third in the GMC in scoring. But the name that jumps off the stat sheet at me is Alex White. 9 rebounds a game, for 4th in the GMC, averaging almost 2 blocks a game. Leads the GMC at 66% shooting from the field. That's impressive. In addition,
so we'll
to
take this time now and pause for the national anthem. Rendered by Colerain High School here in the house on Friday night.
Always good to have the pep band in the house. Gigs for a very, very awesome home court atmosphere for the Colerain Cardinals, who come into this game at 6-10 overall, just 2-8 in the GMC. But as we discussed on our last telecast, Colerain has been in every single game that they've played this year. They have not been blown out by anybody. They just simply have that one bad.
It's a team averaging 52 points a game given up, just 15 from themselves. The average margin of victory is less than 2 points.
Yeah, and I think their average margin of defeat is somewhere in that 5-point range. So they're a team that's on the cusp. They've been playing much better the last couple of weeks with Kier Benny back in the lineup, back from a broken bone in his hand. But through attrition, they've they're not as big in the post anymore as they were at the beginning of the season. So they're a very guard-oriented team, and I'm curious to see how they're going to match up with the tremendous height of the front line of Lakota East. Alex White goes 6'6", Mayo Baxter goes 6'4", and Stedman Lowry is a 6'3"
Austin
guard.
Emmerich is 6'2".
Yeah. So they're going to present some problems for Colerain with their length and their height.
Your starters for the Cardinals: Kier Benny, Brian Porter. You're going to look now at Kelvin Cook. Kier Benny still playing with that guard on his wrist. Also starting for the Colerain Cardinals, and the post player, guy's going to have to step up big tonight, C.J. Reed. And finally, number 24, the lone senior on the squad, or one of the seniors on the squad, Milton Davis. And the Doc had a big game on our last broadcast against Oak Hills. Got the winning free throws and the winning blocking in the game.
And that's where we refer to him now by his fourth nickname as the closer in the fourth quarter. The keys tonight for Colerain are the same as they ever are. The bigs that they do have on the floor, which would be Brian Porter and C.J. Reed, need to stay out of foul trouble. If they, the more they can stay on the floor, the better Colerain's going to be. They're going to have to stay close on the rebounding edge, and they're going to have to out-turnover Lakota East. They're going to have to rely on their quickness and athleticism to try to make this game a little bit of a track meet. Colerain ideally would like to get this game into the 60s. Lakota East, I think, will be perfectly happy if this game were 32-30 at the end of the ball game.
It'll be White jumping for the Thunderhawks, Reed for the Cardinals. And we're underway. It'll be the Thunderhawks with the ball first.
Colerain comes out matching up
Emmerich
in the 2-3 zone.
Stedman Lowry with the ball. He's the leading scorer for this Thunderhawk basketball team. Inside look, Alex White, cross court, pass, baseline, jumper, pull up, Mayo, Baxter shot is short. And the Cardinals come down with it. Kelvin Cook gives it up.
Great ball movement by Lakota East in the first possession. The shot was just short armed a little bit.
Pass intended for Kier Benny, gets there before he does. Out of bounds, turnover to the Thunderhawks, and the Cardinals will come out in the full court pressure.
And a violation.
He stepped on the line on the inbound, so a turnover right back to the Cardinals.
Turnovers now one apiece.
Porter inbound to Reed, back to Porter. Good job by East recognizing the shooter was the inbounder and tried to get him coming back in. Benny curls around, kick to Davis, corner three, good! Cardinals strike first. Milton Davis with the Green Sox tonight. 3-0 lead.
And this Colerain team is pretty good when they're patient and they value possession of the basketball. And they
get a foul from behind. Kier Benny. He had a clean steal, but his shoulder from the momentum catches the Lakota East player in the back. It'll be his first, team's first. His hands got there, but it didn't stop his body.
Right.
Harpering almost got himself trapped. Quick. Stedman Lowry will answer with his own three. Three by Lowry. Benny's not looking. And it goes right out of bounds. So Kelvin Cook again throws it away, intending for Kier Benny.
And we're going to get a quick sub into the basketball game.
Marcus Allen will come in. Not a substitution the Cardinals wanted to make, but Kelvin Cook with 2 early turnovers.
Marcus Allen, just a sophomore for the Colerain Cardinals. 5'9" guard.
Harpering kicks it corner inside. Knocked away by Porter. It'll say Lakota East basketball.
Great save by Porter to knock the ball away. When you're playing with the zone here with Colerain, you're basically saying that you're going to try to take Alex White out of the basketball game and you're going to make Lakota East move the ball on the perimeter. What you don't want to have happen is have
Lowry pull-up shot. Not there. Long rebound. Retained by the kick out. Harpering 3 points. And a quarterback on the football team connects left-handed for the 3-point shot. 6-3 Lakota East.
East also playing Colerain in a bit of a matchup zone. Nope, correction, man-to-man. I will eventually learn how to recognize the defense.
Marcus Allen gives it up. Kier Benny. Drive, pass, not there. Another turnover for the Cardinals.
Third one so far in less than 3 minutes of play. I'm sure Coach Higgins would like to see that number.
Ball thrown away. Porter with it. He's going to pull up. 3-point shot. No good. Rebound to Emmerich, and Marcus Allen will pick up a foul. His first, team second.
Colerain's going to come right back with a press. Not a smart foul by the sophomore, as Coach Higgins had a moment of teaching in his own special way.
Kick. Lowry, he's going to pull up for 3, and he hits it. Back-to-back three-pointers. Stedman, Lowry, 9-3. Lakota East leads the Colerain Cardinals.
Lakota East coming out on fire from behind the arc, but Colerain is going to try to make them beat them from there. They're going to have to stay the course with this defense. They got to do a better job on the closeouts. All 3 shots have been pretty much uncontested in the zone. You want to have better runouts to get a hand in the face of the shooter, and Colerain hasn't done that yet. But I like their chances that Lakota East is not going to go 100% from behind the arc in this game, but they have the players that can do it.
Stedman Lowry is delivering as advertised. He's a Hillsdale College commitment, had Division I offers from NKU, among others. Chose the Division II school for its academics, and Hillsdale College has got a fine player. He keeps up what he started here in the first quarter.
Real quick, if you're watching this game on Waycross Community Television or wearecolerain.com, this game will replay at 11 a.m. on Sunday, February 3rd, which will be preceded by the JV game at 9 a.m., which was an exciting game, a good game for the Colerain Cardinals. And if you'd like to help, by all means, give Tony Suarez a call at 513-825-2429, and you can help volunteer at Waycross Community Television and help us do what we do.
Porter over to Cook, back in after that lecture for those 2 turnovers.
Porter's
East
got
traps,
double team.
Milton Davis baseline drive, corner kick. Allen gives it around. Porter's gonna not take the 3, back to Cook in the corner. He'll take the 3 this time. And all 3-point baskets so far in this game, 5 of them, 9-6.
There's a turnover.
Oh, we're gonna get a hold on Marcus Allen. And that'll be Marcus Allen's 2nd foul of the first quarter.
And that's going to get Kier Benny back into the game, who was taking a breather after that timeout by Coach Higgins.
So, inbound for Lakota East.
Colerain's going to stay with their press.
Over top to Alex White, and that does not track it down. Turnover to the Colerain Cardinals.
C.J. Reed is fortunate that that ball went out of bounds prior to the contact, because I thought he got away. Thought he might have committed a foul there on the push from behind. But great crowd on hand tonight.
On both sides for Kier Benny.
Good job. He's got to give up.
Saved by Porter. Kick, corner 3 for Cook, not there. Rebound to Milton Davis, spins, lost control, knocked away by Mayo Baxter, and the Thunderhawks are driving the other way. Pull up, Harpering, not there. Off of the top of the backboard, Davis pulls it down. He's gonna try to run, it'll be fouled from behind. Robbie Harpering, it'll be his first, team's first.
Trevon Mays will check into the basketball game for Colerain, and Porter will have a seat.
We'll have to get specific now as Dylan Lowry is checked in the game.
Now, that's for you to worry about.
The sophomore.
It's good to be the Colerain.
Understandably, or one would figure, would be the younger brother of Stedman. You can see it in their faces. They more than likely are. Kelvin Cook off the Reed screen, crossover, not there. Kick, corner, Trevon Mays not there. Rebound, strong, up, Get in there. And 1.
Three ball was a little long, but
first 2-point field goal of the game, and it's a chance to remain it as all 3-point plays if Bennett can connect on this free throw.
The 6-foot junior did a great job of fighting for the rebound inside and showed off a little bit of his strength and why Coach Higgins
he'll continue the streak, all 3-point plays so far in this game.
Kier Benny has not had any official college offers, but Coach Higgins believes that he will before it's all said and done.
Behind the back, gives it up. Alex White, 2 points off the glass. And there's a 2-point play. Give East back the lead.
Game right now is playing at Colerain's pace, what they want to do. Lakota East has just come out hot from the field. And to be honest, Colerain's been pretty hot from the field too. Just a couple of long missed threes. As Brian Porter is set to check back in at the next whistle.
Devon Mays thought about a corner 3. Gives it up to Reed. They're swinging it around in the corner. Kelvin Cook, baseline drive. Stolen by Stedman Lowry.
C.J. Reed was caught up at the top of the key, and they have 5 minutes.
Lowry again from deep, and he hits it. 9 points on 3 3-point attempts.
I gotta stop trying to
Stedman
analyze
Lowry.
Action's moving too fast for me to reanalyze the plays after the fact.
Well, Stedman Lowry can pull up from that deep and keep hitting. Kier Benny does not answer. Rims out the other way. Harpering with the rebound. If Dylan Lowry hits a 3, we know it's going their way tonight for the Lowry boys. Steal, Kier Benny, no. Saved by Harpering. Down low, Mays will get the
Nice
steal.
hands. Great anticipation by Trevon.
Up ahead to Cook, into Milton Davis. He's going to
Knock
try
it
to
down.
answer. 3-point basket. 14-12, cut the lead to 2. And at this rate, there'll be more 3-point field goals with the lead they built up on that stat. And a timeout by Coach Vickers. He's not happy with his defense, the recovery there.
Milton Davis in the corner, steps into a shot. Rotation, splash down.
You said 60 points would win this game for the Cardinals.
I didn't say
they
that.
They might get to 60 points by the third quarter.
Wait, that's the pace that Colerain wants to play at. I think Lakota East would like to play a little uglier half-court type of game.
Get another look at the deep three. Lowry, that's NBA range right there.
That's,
right catch and shoot in the motion.
That's Brian Porter's range when he's on. I'd like to see Porter knock down a few here to get going. He's been in a bit of an offensive slump lately.
That's just a pretty quick release. Goes down.
You know, it's all the kids shoot them nowadays. Nobody comes up to the actual 20 or in high school, the 19-foot 9-inch line. But
I believe it's is it?
If you're catching the ball with your momentum coming forward and you're stepping into the shot, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. You know, zone defense isn't going to extend that far out.
Lowry, another 3. This one from the corner, and he's too close to the basket there. That's the only explanation.
He was only 20 feet from the basket at that point.
Porter, crossover kick, gives it up to Davis. Back to Porter. He's going to try to answer with a long 3. That's not going to go. Tipped around Trevon Mays.
That's going to be Colerain basketball?
Nope, it'll be off of Zach Penzeca.
Never mind.
And it will be Colerain Cardinal basketball.
Good crisp pace to this basketball game so far.
Turns it around, corner,
3 block.
Littlest guy on the floor, Marcus Allen gets the rebound.
There's
Davis
strong
in
there.
Gives it to Porter, kick to the corner.
Knock it down.
3-point shot, Trevon Mays not there. Strong rebound by Penzeca.
Our producer in the truck, Tony Suarez, was asking who's going to win this game of horse tonight.
Cross-court pass, Dylan Lowry down low, backser, turn
That's
around.
A charge.
And no, it will be on the floor. Block on number 1, that's Kier Benny. That's his second.
And I believe he's going to come out of the basketball game, and Calvin Cook will check in, and C.J. Reed will also check in for the Cardinals as Trevon Mays and Benny have a seat.
So 2 fouls on Marcus Allen and Kier Benny. The bigger one there is probably Kier Benny.
Yep. Don't want to be without your point guard for
Cross
too long.
court in the corner, Penzeca now. Saw Penzeca on Wednesday for the girls game for Lakota East. Penzeca tries, and that's an offensive foul.
Great job by C.J. Reed, who has made a career at Colerain of stepping in and taking the charge. Now here's where you're gonna find out the importance of Kier Benny being on the bench. As Lakota East is going to stay on the press, and it's going to be up to Kelvin Cook and Porter, and I actually think Milton Davis is going to have to come back and help here. And there's another turnover.
Talking with Kelvin's dad, it's all in his head. When he gets it going, he's got it going, but there's times when he just doesn't have it, gets down on himself.
I think Milton Davis is going to have to come back and help on the press. Actually,
and Penzeca lost it, but it'll go off at Davis and remain with the Thunderhawks.
One of the ways to prevent the press is to get a turnover yourself. Get the rebound off of a missed shot and get it and go.
Pace is down to a little bit of normal there. Look inside, Alex White, kick to the corner. Dylan Lowry back up top, swinging around.
Get a good look at the
Stedman Lowry, deep 3, not there. Rebound to White. He's gonna save it off of C.J. Reed. Out of bounds.
Play by Alex White. Smart play. He's in trouble, had nowhere to go, and just bangs it right off the knee of C.J. Reed.
Stedman Lowry will take the final 37 seconds to take a breather for the Thunderhawks.
And Colerain's going to get Javon Mays back into the basketball game and get
Inside, White off the glass, off the inbound. 16-12, Thunderhawks.
25 seconds remaining at the end of the first quarter.
Milton Davis pulls up for three, short, rebound around. Dylan Lowry out ahead. He's gonna try to go at the basket, pulls it back out with 15 to play.
Wide
open. Three-pointer in and out. 10 seconds left now. Kelvin Cook gives it up. Brian Porter, he's going
Double
to
dribble.
CJ Reed. Long
Let it
three.
go.
Let it go! CJ Reed at the buzzer. Awkward shot, hit the back of the iron, gets the friendly
And there's
roll.
one of our buzzer beaters we've been looking for in about the last 3 years.
I don't know how that ball went in. Regardless, after 1 quarter of play, it's Lakota East 16, the Colerain Cardinals 15.
In a first quarter filled with some pretty three-point shots. It's the ugliest one at the end of the first quarter.
As good as
that's
Stedman Lowry,
as
good as Milton Davis, as good as that pretty three from Kelvin Cook look. The ugliest one is the one we're going to remember at the end of the
saying
quarter.
in baseball is that they all look like line drives in the scorebook. That's a three-point field goal.
All but one,
CJ Reed.
all but 2 field goals in that first quarter were from the free throw line, or excuse me, from the three-point play.
And hopefully we'll have some stats here shortly from our crack man, Gary Shad, at the end of the scorers table. Again, wanted to remind everybody that the varsity game will replay on Channel 4 in Colerain Township at 11 a.m. on February 3rd, Tuesday, February 5th at 3 p.m., and Thursday, February 7th at 1:30. The JV games will play at 9 a.m., 1:30, and 3:30 a.m., p.m. respectively, in front of all of those varsity games. And these games will also play on Channel 8 in the Green Hills area at 979 in Colerain Township at 6 p.m., 8 p.m. on Saturday, February 2nd. And we'll get you some more times here shortly.
Porter, Davis, Reed, Cook, and Mays for the Cardinals. Harpering, Baxter, White, Stedman Lowry, and Emmerich for the Thunderhawks. Cardinals looking to try to take their first lead. Porter looked inside, not there, slipped to the basket. Was Davis. Cook, drive, running layup, blocked by Alex. It was Stedman Lowry. Out ahead now is Austin Emmerich. Spin move, kick down to Maya Baxter. Good look. He'll go up strong. 2 points. 18-15. Thunderhawks. So good look there by Emmerich and a nice controlled move to the basket by Maya Baxter.
Colerain was 4 of 11 from behind the arc in the first quarter. Lakota East was 4 of 8.
That's 50%.
That's getting it done. That's a pretty good efficiency. I know that's your favorite stat.
Off of Harper, and he's going to take it the other way. That's the 5th Kelvin Cook turnover. Harper strong the other way. Not there. Other way. Cook out ahead. Milton Davis. He's got a drive to the basket. Spin. Left-handed hook, right-handed hook. Not there. Reed knocked it away, but Mile Baxter is there for the Thunderhawks.
Rebounds are virtually even.
Harper drives, and he's held by Porter. It's probably a good foul. He got drawn in by the three-point look and got beat baseline drive. Porter's first, team's 5th. Robbie Harpering up top, running the offense now, just like he ran for the football team in the fall. Alex White out top, back to Harpering. I'm expecting Lowry to just take a shot from the volleyball court there. And he will. I say it, and he does. Stedman Lowry from the volleyball court line.
You can't guard it, and you know what? You're going to let him keep shooting it from that distance.
12 points now for Stedman Lowry. CJ Reed in the post, back out. Davis draws the defense, swinging it around. Porter spinning, jump stop, lie off the glass. Alex White, all six of them gets that one.
Kelvin Cook trying to draw the charge, no avail.
Harpering, good pass, knocked away. White saves it. Lowry to Emmerich, 2 points. And the lead is the largest for the night for the Lakota East Thunderhawks at 8, 23-15. It's been all Thunderhawks to start that second quarter.
And
Here, another look
at the three-pointer from the volleyball court line. I think he was just showing off, to be honest with you. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Now, to Colerain's credit, he did take a step in, and his foot was on the line, but it was the volleyball court line there.
So, yeah, it's still a three-pointer, so I'm not – that's 19 feet. That's probably about a 27-foot jump shot that hit nothing but the bottom of the net.
Getting another look at that scramble.
Coach Higgins was imploring his team to get down on the floor and get the loose ball, and Lakota East wins the loose ball and then wins the nice look inside to Harpering, lays it in.
In soccer, they would call those 50-50 balls, and you got to win those on the basketball court. 50-50, the ball's there, just about effort.
What sport is this?
Soccer.
What's that?
Exactly.
I don't get it. We had a delay for the Cowboy, and
a young man here trying to do his best impression of the little kid in the Baylor game yesterday.
I missed that. You can explain that to me?
Kid of the Baylor court just ran on the court. As trapped, Milton Davis throws it away. Dylan Lowry now. He'll give it up to his brother Stedman. He's going to drive. Three adjust, center, can't go. Benny with the rebound. He's going to play here in the second quarter with 2 fouls. He gets it ahead. Porter steps into the three. Won't go. Won't matter because it won't count. Traveling violation. Turnover back to Lakota East. And the turnovers are piling up for the Colerain Cardinals.
You have to get Kier Benny back in the game, and it has nothing to do with what turnovers in a pressing situation. He needs his extra strength. He needs his defensive ability. He needs somebody to help rebound. Kier Benny can do all of those from the one spot.
Look inside, Mile Baxter. Kick back out to Lowry, back to Baxter. Pull up, stolen, Milton Davis. We're under 5 to play in the first half. Benny, baseline drive, kick. Davis, three-point shot, all alone. It's off. Trevon Mays with the putback and 2 points. Lowry to Lowry, back to Lowry.
That sounds like a law firm.
And it's Lowry, and Emmerich outside. That does sound like a law firm.
Or a very, very bad 80s detective show.
Inside look, White to Dylan Lowry. He will do the best imitation of his older brother as he connects from 3 points. 26-17, Lakota East.
You know, if you're Colerain, there's nothing you can do about this. If they're going to continue to shoot lights out, you tip your cap to them and you keep playing hard.
C.J. Reed all tied up by Alex White.
Yeah. He's got to back him down low. He's got to get him on the block. He hasn't been a factor in this basketball game so far, but
Reed, Porter, kick, down low, Trey Mays, baseline, jumper is good.
Nice look, Brian Porter.
4 straight points for Trey Mays.
You think they'll try shooting from half court at some point?
Well, C.J. Reed was pretty good. Mile Baxter's hook not there. Rebound off of Milton Davis. Will remain Cardinals. Excuse me, Rain. Thunderhawk.
Alex White again. That's the second time that he's caught Colerain napping and been able to force a deflection off of a Colerain player.
If Lowry takes it from there, he just got Trey Mays. He has to guard him out there.
Yeah,
Lowry into
nice
Baxter.
Look.
Good look. Back to Lowry. Austin Emmerich. He's going to drive. Gives it up to White at the free throw line. Over top, Mile Baxter. Step back, off the glass and goes.
When you can knock them down from that deep, you're going to have wide open looks inside.
You can get those
night.
good passes to the post and soft hands by both post players. Porter, kick out, Reed. Milton Davis drawing the double team. Cross court, Kier Benny. C.J. Reed, foot on the line, no good. Austin Emmerich with the board. Dylan Lowry over top. Stedman, Lowry can't bring it down. Milton Davis with it in open court.
It should be an intentional. They won't call it because There's no malicious contact, but that was to prevent a breakaway.
That would have. This is when you need something. NBA does well with that. That would have been a clear path in the NBA. Would have been two free throws and a possession.
Those students who are here for the elementary night contest, we ask that you make your way to the back lobby. Once again, students who are here for tonight's
Unfortunately for the Cardinals, no clear path foul in high school. Trey Mays, 7 straight points. Trey Mays, he cuts the lead to 6.
You know, Colerain's playing well on the offensive end of the floor. I mean, we've been watching this team all year, and at times it can be a struggle, but so far they're doing
Emmerich
good
down low to
things.
Baxter, kick out into the corner. Lowry draws the attention. Back to Lowry. Emmerich.
Nice steal, almost.
Baxter, turnaround jumper, not there. It'll go to the line for 2.
I believe that's just the first foul on C.J. Reed in this basketball game.
Baxter misses the first attempt.
Neil Shaw into the basketball game.
Demetrius Colbert into the first time as well for the Cardinals.
Add some beef to the boards.
Mike Norris also in for Lakota East. As Ofer is Baxter from the line. As Colbert gets the line, or gets the rebound, excuse me. Milton Davis baseline drive is cut off. Porter deep
Knock it
three,
down.
not there. Rebound to Baxter, and the East is going the other way. Up ahead, Norris can't track it down. Demetrius Colbert will get the steal.
And made the better pass.
Porter spin move, corner 3. Milton Davis connects. The lead is down to 3. It's a big moment for the Cardinals with some reserves in for East. It's
9
a chance
points
to get back into this ball game.
9 points for Doc.
He's trying to close the gap here.
Stedman leads all scorers with 12 points for East.
I seriously thought he was going to shoot that deep 3 as soon as he got it. Austin Emmerich drive, reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Brian Porter out ahead. Trey Mays can't come down with it. Looked like he was looking to pass before he caught it. Neil Shaw brings it up for East. Gives it to Austin Emmerich. His pass to Lowry goes into the student section. It'll be a turnover back to the Colerain Cardinals as Panzecco, White, and Hart.
Like, I know everybody watching this game thought I was crazy at the beginning of the game when I said that Colerain wanted this game in the 60s. Lakota East does not want to play at this pace. They're great shooters and they have great height inside and they can score, but they don't want to play at the pace that it's going to take Colerain to get to 60 points in this basketball game. And I stand by that.
Pierre Banny dribbles himself into trouble. Gets it to Milton Davis. He's got numbers. Reed slams it down. C.J. Reed from Pierre Benny slams it home.
Think about this. We got 10 seconds to go. Colerain's only down by 1 point in this basketball game.
Panzecco stolen by Reed. He gives it up ahead. 5 to play. Calvin Cook driving a chance. His runner at the buzzer goes. Yes! And at halftime, it's the Colerain Cardinals 30. The Lakota East Thunderhawks 28. What a run there to end the half by the Colerain Cardinals. The floater will go. It should be, 29-28 as we get another look. The C.J. Reed dunk. But here at halftime, Colerain 29, Lakota East 28. We'll be back on WeAreColerain.com at the 2-minute mark.
That's a three-pointer. That's a three-pointer. He called it a 3, and his foot was in front of the line. 30
will be a 3-pointer. Counted as 3. And we'll confirm with the referees.
They
can't use the replay, but we'll use it.
They can't use it, but
we'll
you can look at his right foot. His right foot is behind the line.
3-point bucket.
And the official right there throws his hand up immediately and counts it as a 3-point bucket.
What a run the other half by the Colerain Cardinals. Actually, I told you we were going to take the time. We'll be back at the 2-minute mark, but we will actually have a little announcement here on WeAreColerain.com.
Yeah, if I can find the AD, Dan Bolden, we're going to try to interview him.
Well, unfortunately for you, AD Dan Bolden is trying to gather. It is elementary contest night here as the students on honor roll for each elementary school are gather for free throw shooting contest here at halftime.
I'm John Havlicek. Everybody knows about my basketball career with the Buckeyes and Celtics. But in high school, I became a better basketball player by also playing football and baseball. Physically, multi-sport athletes develop better overall skills and avoid overuse of one muscle group. Mentally, they become better competitors and better in handling pressure situations. So I encourage all young athletes to play as many sports as possible.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
All right, I'm Al Gabriel from WeAreColerain.com here on Waycross Community Television. We're with our Colerain Athletic Director, Dan Bolden. Our weekly feature that's coming now to interview you at halftime. This week, you had an important, or late last week, you had an important announcement regarding what I think is one of the best rivalries in this city, is a contract for another home and home for Colerain and St. Xavier High School. Talk about that.
Well, that was the thing we had actually been working on since last year. It's very tough for the two teams to schedule, for us two to schedule. And so it was just a matter of where we put it. You know, do we make it a part of the showdown? Do we make it a home and home series again? And it was just about what week to put it. We've got a pretty good relationship with St. X, and so that's what, you know, it was just a matter of time to try to find the week that fit both schools best. Okay.
The first game will be at Colerain in 2013. One of the things that I hear a lot from Colerain fans with our website is the field turf, and it's 8 years old. And do you have any how long that'll be before Colerain, the school in the district, will get around to, you know, it's got to be replaced at some point?
Yeah, we're working on that right now. That was part of the deal with UC Health and bringing them on board, and NovaCare, which has been a great partnership. It's only a month old, and it's been an outstanding partnership already with them. Dr. Branham's here tonight with UC, came to the basketball game. You know, we have 2 full-time trainers now to take care of our athletes. We get them into the office quicker, so it's really turned out to be, and that was part of the deal. So, we're working on trying to get the money together to begin that process. Once again, it's something we don't want to burden the taxpayer with. Like we didn't do it the first time. We don't plan on doing it this time. So it's one of those things we want to try to work through.
Okay, so you're still in the planning phases on the fundraising drive and that sort of thing, and
we're
still in the discussion.
Yes, we're still working through that, you know, and we're still working with different companies in the former company that we had to get that process rolling.
In a perfect world, if you could pick, would it be ready for 2013, or are you looking beyond that?
Oh yeah, in a perfect world, that would be ready. New bleachers would be ready. A double-tiered press box would be ready.
We need a new press box. I need room to fit in there.
Yeah, in a perfect world. If I hit the lottery, it's all going to happen.
Big events this week in the GMC happens tomorrow. Actually, at Lakota East is the GMC wrestling match and the wrestling meet. A couple of Colerain wrestlers are looking to make an impact over there.
Yeah, tomorrow's a real big day for us. You know, tonight we've got Kaylee Tepe out competing in the GMC diving championships. Tomorrow, her and the rest of the swim team will participate in the GMC swimming championships. Wrestling championships are tomorrow. Academic quiz team championships are tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Girls basketball plays tomorrow.
You are a busy man tomorrow, aren't you?
BPA competitions tomorrow here in the building. So we've got a lot of things going on. So it just doesn't stop on Friday night.
And speaking of a lot of things going on, talk a little bit about what's going on right now. That's a big event here at the high school and in our community. Is elementary night, and what the kids being on the floor here means to you as the athletic director to have them here tonight.
Yeah, we tried to venture out. Instead of just having an elementary night where the kids come in and we throw prizes out to them and things like that, we wanted to get them involved. And years ago, we came up with this free throw shooting contest where the kids would shoot free throws against one another, each of the schools. We have a nice big traveling trophy that's around here in this gym somewhere that the winning team will get. Colerain won it the first 2 years. Struble had it last year. And to bring them out and get them involved and actually get them on the floor in front of the crowd, let the crowd cheer for them,
and the band's here
and have
tonight,
a good time.
Ryan,
we got
awesome.
The bands here. I mean, this is a great event for them, and it's one of the things we want them to look forward to being a big-time Cardinal in the future.
Well, I know you have important responsibilities that are pertaining to this event, so I'm going to let you get out of here, Dan. Thank you for your time once again, and we'll talk to you next week.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Hi, I'm Jerry Lucas. Everybody knows that high school sports give us excitement. They also give us leaders and role models, and they bring our communities together. Sometimes they give us heroes, other times they give us heartbreak. But they always give us an opportunity to learn, grow, and practice life skills. I know high school sports gave me a lot while growing up in Ohio, just as they do for today's young people. So shouldn't we give high school sports our full support?
Hi, I'm former Major League Baseball All-Star Al Oliver. When I played, I tried to make it a simple game, like see the ball, hit the ball. But trust me, sports are not that simple. Try to remember that when you watch an interscholastic athletics contest where everyone is trying their best in a game they all love. So please be courteous and set an example that reflects positively on your school and community. Let's remember to respect the game.
And we're back here at 8801 Cheviot Road, Colerain High School. It's the Colerain Cardinals leading the Lakota East Thunderhawks 30-28 at halftime after a C.J. Reed three-pointer at the buzzer at the end of the first quarter. The first lead of the ballgame for the Cardinals came at a runner at the buzzer at the end of the second quarter by Kelvin Cook.
The Lakota East coaches have come out of the locker room looking up at the scoreboard, contesting whether that was a three-pointer or not. I guess they thought it was just assumed that it was a two, but our replay, while not 100% conclusive, is conclusive in that the referee raised his right arm as the shot went up to indicate that it was a three-point shot.
That's all that's conclusive enough. His arm goes up, he signals three, and goes
now
in.
they could not use our replay to confirm. That's not part of the Ohio High School Athletic Association rules. But his right foot may or may not be on that line.
Doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter. The judgment on the official.
Hand goes up with the three-point shot.
A real quick look at the halftime stats. Colerain shooting 44% from the field, but the key stat is that they're shooting 41% from behind the arc at 7-17. Not to be outdone, Lakota East is shooting 6 of 10 from behind the arc for 60%. Total rebounds, Colerain out-rebounding the bigger Thunderhawks 14-11. And I'm sorry, got you sidetracked me there. Assists, interesting enough, 11 assists to 10 turnovers for Lakota East, and we'll get back to more stats as they become pertinent.
It'll be Davis, Benny, Cook, Porter, Reed, as Reed makes the rebound to start the game for the Cardinals. It'll be Harpering, Emmerich,
start the half.
Lowry, White, Baxter for the Lakota East Thunderhawks. So the Hawks come up empty on their first possession. Knocked away by White.
Leading scorers in the basketball game, Stedman Lowry paces all scorers with 12 points for Lakota East. Milton Davis leads the Cardinals with 9.
I believe both of those players, all of their points come in from 3 points. Calvin Cook thought about the three. Gives it up to Benny. Porter spin. Kick. Cook draws the defense. Gives it up. Kier Benny now.
You still want to try to get an inside look here.
Porter beats his man, then nice defensive recovery by Emmerich.
Yep.
Benny in the corner, drive, kick over top. Davis for three. Milton Davis. 8 3-pointers for the Cardinals. Give him 3.
Fire.
3 of them. Excuse me, 4 3-pointers and 12 points.
If you had told me that Colerain, through 2 quarters plus, has 8 3-pointers in this basketball game, and Brian Porter has 0.
Reed will
You'd
pick
have
up
to
the
think
foul
that
from behind.
something funky was going on at Colerain.
So not to be outdone, we talked about Stedman Lowry with 4 3-pointers. Milton Davis just hit his 4th there.
Yeah.
Inbound, Stedman Lowry off the set play. He answers with his 5th. That one was just inside the volleyball line again.
Whatever you can do, I can do better.
Hillsdale College with a good one there.
I hope the finish of this basketball game lives up to the quality of play that we've seen so far. This has been a fun basketball game to watch and call.
Porter drive, layup, no good. Alex White lost it. Loose ball, Benny through the defense, and I'll draw a foul.
Great job by Colerain and Kier Benny in particular to get the loose ball off of Brian Porter's miss.
And we talked, the first quarter was very competitive. That second quarter at one point was a 13-point lead for Lakota East. And the Cardinals made it competitive with a big run there at the end of the quarter, taking the lead at half.
Great job by Porter on his drive to avoid the body contact and not get the charge, but left his layup short.
Benny swings to Davis. He's feeling it tonight. Back up top to Reed. He hit a 3-pointer his first of the year.
Tonight. I think everybody in his gym is feeling it
Kier
tonight.
Benny, heat check, 3 points. 9 3-point field goals for the Cardinals.
What an improvement from last year.
They are so hot from
three-point shooting
from beyond the arc. Even C.J. Reed hit his first of the year. Stedman Lowry steps up. This time he's going to airball it, and maybe not the time to try to go tit for tat with the Cardinals.
Why not? He's hit him from the volleyball court line. He can do it. He doesn't show me that he has any range. He's got Brian Porter type range. The only difference is he's knocking him down. You know, we've seen Porter in tournament games knock him down from that distance.
As Benny will draw a foul.
I just don't think he likes shooting in his gym for some reason.
Mayo Baxter with the foul. For the
maybe Colerain should try wearing the road uniforms in this gym.
Well, I just have Porter in the red.
Yeah. Could be like volleyball. It's like volleyball.
What do they call that? The
designated defensive player or something?
Well, there's a technical term for it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
You know all of those.
It's like Bolero or Polero, something. ERO. Benny gets himself in trouble. Tie up. Possession arrow will remain with the Cardinals. Pierre Benny picked up his dribble in a bad spot there. Luckily for him, he's bailed out by the possession arrow.
Colerain with a 5-point lead here. It's the largest of the basketball game. Second time that they've had that many points up. Big possession here for the Colerain Cardinals. You want to try to get a basket here. I try to get a basket in every possession, but here, get the lead starting to move away from Lakota East. Start to try to pull away.
Inside look over
That's
top.
Colerain basketball.
Will stay Cardinals. Good look to C.J. Reed. Lowry did a good job to knock it away.
C.J. Reed looking for
this
a
is what we
second
talked
flush
about
in the basketball game.
Just tipped by Lowry. This is what we talked about earlier. Colerain is always competitive. This is the first place team in the conference, Lakota East, taking on and being beaten right now by the last place team in the conference, the Colerain Cardinals.
Davis
off the screen.
Passed up on the
set play. Kier Benny's going to take the deep three. Short off a Reed. Stedman Lowry's going to get it in open court. Crossover. Knocked away by Benny. They're going to call him with the body on the floor. It'll be the third on Kier Benny.
Yeah, and Coach Wallace, I'm sorry, Coach Higgins is going to have to get Kier out of the basketball game now.
Marcus Allen checks back in.
On that last possession, Cook had possession on the wing here. Coach wanted him to shoot it. It was a wide open three, and he passed it up. And
Dylan Lowry into the game for East. Swinging around Emmerich to Harprain baseline. Dylan Lowry back outside. Harprain three-pointer, no good. Rebound, fought for. Alex White will draw the foul on the floor.
I do believe that Alex White may have gotten away with being over the top,
with
or
the push.
push is what it's called.
It's the third on C.J. Reed.
They called it on Reed. I thought they called it on
Allen, but apparently not. So Demetrius Colbert.
Yep, they did
check
get
into the
Reed.
game. Meat rack, as he's affectionately called here, the defensive lineman on the football team.
He's going to have to be a beast in the center now.
He uses his body effectively to make up for his lack of height.
He's going to. There isn't anybody on the floor that he's taller than except maybe two of his teammates. So he's definitely going to have to use his body and position here. Don't be afraid to be physical in there either.
And his dad will often joke he gets as many fouls as he does minutes on the varsity level. Up top, Alex White, he gets it. And one with an opportunity for three. There was the height advantage exploited there.
And a good job by Lakota East being patient to get the ball in the post and take advantage of the much deeper, much shorter Colbert.
White connects, cut it to 2:36, 34, 4:18 to play.
In that 2-3 zone, I'd almost want to see Porter playing the 5 spot in there.
Marcus Allen drive, gives it up to Colbert, kick out. Milton Davis, his three goes out. Colbert can't handle it. Harprain out of bounds, remains with the Cardinals. A good play there by Demetrius Colbert.
He's a magnet for the basketball. When he's on the floor, it just gravitates to him.
Over top, Kelvin Cook off the inbound crossover. Brian Porter off the curl, no good. Rebound out, loose ball. Kelvin Cook with it for the Cardinals. Porter gonna drive, kick. Oh, and a good look there, just didn't execute. Coach Higgins knew it too. He knew Cook was open, just a miss errant on the pass there by Porter. He had a good thought a good play in his head, just didn't execute. Turns it over there.
And Trevon Mays will check in at the next whistle.
He had 7 straight points for the Cardinals. Really was the catalyst for that comeback in the second quarter. Turnaround, Stedman Lowry from the elbow. He ties the ball game up. And apparently Stedman Lowry can make it inside the 3-point line.
just not as flashy.
Don't get as
I say that with a smile on my face. The young man's been fun to watch.
It's almost been daring. It's almost as the Cardinals have dared him to shoot from deep, and he just says, all right, I'll shoot it if you give it. Gives it up, Marcus Allen. Good defensive play right now for the Thunderhawks.
Colerain can be patient. This is not a basketball game now where
Davis baseline drive, spins out. Marcus Allen shot blocked by White. Colbert with it. He goes up strong and one. What a play by Demetrius Colbert. Like you said, a magnet for the ball. Marcus Allen's three was blocked by Alex White, but Alex White, to make that block, gives up the position down low. Colbert's there to recover, get the 2 points, and he'll go to the line for a three-point play.
The best compliment I can give to Demetrius is that he plays basketball like a defensive tackle.
And his Papa would be proud of that. The man with the Angry Bird hat in the stands.
Yeah, I know Pops is going to be proud of it.
39-36 now, Cardinals.
They got Milton Davis down on the low
Neil
block.
Shaw, three-pointer, rims out. Alex White gets it over top. 2 points for Alex White. Give him 9 in the game.
And Milt was just 3 inches too short and about 50 pounds too light to be able to push White off the board.
And you can't say it's over the back. He didn't push through.
No,
He's just taller.
Davis,
open look, top of the key. Give him 5 3-pointers and 15 points. Out
15 points?
15 points. 5 and 10. I'm speaking Old English. It's 5 and 10. Old
Thank
English.
Well, you know, somebody right now is watching this game is hitting pause on their DVR and
Lowry with a good look. It's Alex White.
15 points.
5 and 10. Right? That's how they used to say it.
And Coach Wally Vickers.
That's how they used to say it in yesteryears. Porter lost control. Loose ball. Harpering saves it. It will not be saved by Stedman and Lowry. Not for the one of effort by Lowry and Harpering. They both gave up their bodies.
I personally would like to see Brian Porter give that kind of effort. If he would, and he could.
Get another look at that pass. Beautiful look by Stedman Lowry.
Yeah. 15. I'm going to use that for the rest of this
5
season.
and 10, Old English. All right?
I'll look it up.
Milton Davis. If you read A Song of Ice and Fire, they talk like that a lot. In the corner, Trey Mays gives it up. Inside, Colbert. He looked like he liked that space to take a shot. Smartly didn't take it.
Yeah,
Cook will draw the foul in open court. Austin Emmerich will pick up the foul here. It'll be his third, team's fourth. Both teams at 4 apiece.
Colerain has gotten the unfortunate disadvantage of being called for a couple of those fouls on the overplay on the steal. Lakota East gets a call.
Patient now, Cardinal offense.
And we're going to whistle away from the ball. And
this will be on number 11. 11, Neil Shaw. Young man played significant minutes on the junior varsity level here, getting some time here in reserve on varsity. Will be the 15th foul, the second on Shaw. Inside look, Kelvin Cook off the inbound play. 44-40, Cardinals with a 4-point lead with a minute to play in the third. Back to Harpering, down low in the baseline. Swinging it around now, step up, Shaw kicks it out. Harpering from 3, too long. Porter out ahead. Trey Mays gets it, gives it back to Cook, back to Davis. He's going to shoot another 3 and connect. Give him 18 points on the night on 6 3-point field goals.
And now the leading scorer in the basketball game.
Stedman Lowry going back and forth with Milton Davis. We'll get a kickball violation on Brian Porter. Dylan Lowry will check in for Marcus out. Get another look in the corner.
Nice job of
and what is most impressive
around.
about this, he shoots that over the 6'6" Alex White.
Yep. This is the new day and age of basketball. There was a 4-on-2 break and you push it out for a 25
You gotta love
shot.
That's one of the best times to shoot a three-pointer is in the transition before the defense can get aware. And you got
16 seconds.
15. Gotta think they're gonna shoot, get a play here for the Lowrys. 10 seconds now.
Only one person.
Screen, Shaw, kick. Who else but Stedman Lowry? He answers with a three-point basket to end the third quarter. Stedman Lowry, give him 20 points. 47-43. Cardinals with a 4-point lead after 3 quarters of play. What a performance tonight by Milton Davis and Stedman Lowry.
What a basketball game. This is fun. I hope that people are either watching this on wearecolerain.com or that they're watching this game on Waycross Community Television. Either way, this is a tremendous high school basketball game.
It has been entertaining to say the least. Once again, this is Brandon Wyatt alongside Al Gabriel from wearecolerain.com, and a battle of the first place team, Lakota East of the GMC, last place team in Colerain. And you know what? Know it by either team's performance tonight. Neither team is playing bad. Both teams are playing tremendous tonight.
Yeah, I can't wait to take a look at the third quarter stats as soon as they make their way down to this end to see what the field goal percentage is for Colerain. Colerain was up by 2 at the half, now up by 4 at the end of 3 quarters. So you know that they outscored Lakota East in the second quarter. And it's on pace to get to that 60-point mark, which is where I said Colerain needed this game to be to have a chance to win. They did not want to let Lakota East milk the clock and settle for 3 balls or get the ball inside or whatever, but they did not want a slow pace. They wanted a fast-paced game, and so far it has been played at Colerain's pace. The key here for Colerain, though, C.J. Reed, Kier Benny, both with 3 personal fouls, 8 minutes to go. You want to make sure that they don't pick up fouls cheaply. If you're going to pick up your 4th personal foul early in this quarter, make it be worth it.
So Lakota East will start this half with the basketball.
In the corner, 3 ball, short.
This time, Alex White using that size, not effectively that time. Benny comes down with it. He's going to push ahead, lay it in for 2. What a play by Kier Benny.
What a difference it makes when Kier's on the floor for Colerain. I know I've said it before, but he's just strong with the basketball. In that case,
Lowry, turn around from the elbow. Stedman Lowry continues his show tonight.
In fuego. And now we're going to see some more press from Lakota. We did not see much of it in the third quarter.
Benny going to drive past it, get it into the front court. Swing it. Benny, 3 points. The Cardinals are feeling it from downtown tonight. 12 3-point buckets.
I've lost count. We didn't get the third quarter stats, but
Lowry turn around, poise up, pull up, not there. Porter pulls it down, pulls it up. He's got numbers if he can get ahead. He does, dribbling around, kicks it. Trevon Mays lays it in. Cardinals lead to 9.
Keep getting it done on the defensive end, Colerain.
Timeout, Lakota East.
And
9.
I just wish the fans over there would stand up and give these young men an ovation.
What a performance to start the fourth quarter for the Colerain Cardinals. 54-45, and forcing Wally Vickers and Lakota East Thunderhawks to take.
And we're going to get a replay on this no look. Just basically
Lowry doesn't even look at the basket.
Doesn't even look at the basket.
That is a player that's took that shot over and over again at the driveway at home,
Absolutely.
at the gym in the morning. That's a kid who just
absolutely.
That's all practice. That's not talent. That's just drill.
That's where talent meets opportunity. Here's what I was talking about with Kier Benny. He is strong with the basketball. And when I say strong with the basketball, and I know I've explained it before, it doesn't mean that you can just physically grip the basketball and hold it in your hands, but you're strong with it is that it's not easily knocked away from you. In hockey terms, since you like to talk about Olympic and foreign sports, in hockey terms it'd be called having soft hands with the puck. It's hard to be knocked off the puck.
Talk about soft hands, concentration, not strength.
Yeah. Great look by Porter here on the inside look to Trevon Mays. And with, I'm trying to pick up a little bit of what Coach Higgins is telling to his team here, but with 6:33 remaining in the basketball game and a 9-point lead, you don't let up. You absolutely don't let up, and that means don't go into shell on the offensive end. You want to make sure if you get a wide open look for a 3, keep shooting it. Keep shooting it. It's one of those games.
So it'll be Emmerich, Lowry, Shaw, Baxter, White for the Hawks, Reed, Porter, Davis, Mays, Benny for the Cardinals, and Mayo Baxter with a good play there. And we're going to foul off of the ball on Milton Davis. So
They're going to get Milton Davis for a foul after the shot on the blockout, which I'd have to see a replay to see it. I didn't see it as it happened. We won't have a replay of that, but nonetheless.
Inbound, Mile Baxter, not there. Reed will pull it down. They'll get tied up, and jump ball possession arrow will remain with the Cardinals.
See if Colerain now can get back into the rhythm on the offense now that they've survived what could have been a 4-point possession for Lakota East. Don't want to have any of those kind of hiccups in a game that you're trying to pull away in. And let's face it, the way Lakota East shoots the basketball, you do not want this to be a 3-point game with 1 minute to go.
Don't want it to be a 2-point game at that point, and 3-pointer will win it.
You want this to be a 12-point game.
Cook drives, he got a floater, too strong.
I'm surprised to find himself that wide open. He should have continued his drive in and gone with the right hand.
Cardinals probably surprised to be that close to the basket. Neil Shaw steps in, back to Emmerich. He looked for a man in the corner, wasn't there. Shaw down to Baxter, baseline, turnaround, jumper, not there. Rebound, White, out of bounds. Cardinal basketball.
C.J. Reed did a great job of holding the verticality here, but after the shot went up, he just turned around. He didn't find a body to come back down and get underneath, and Lakota East was able
Davis
to get
off the inbound, long pass ahead, and one. No and one, but it'll go 9-point lead.
Give him 20 points.
And then the first bucket for Milton Davis inside the 3-point line, and good set play there for the Cardinals.
That is absolutely amazing. I remember back in the day, and you're just old enough to remember Nick Van Exel at UC having games like that.
Well, let's not measure him. He's not having a good week. But
the Colerain zone defense is having a good effect. There's
Lowry turnaround again. Benny with the
Benny.
Nice play. Emmerich to come down with it. Rolls White, gets it. Nice play by Alex White. He gets a tip back to himself, back up, can't finish. Benny's gonna come down with it and travel.
Keep working, young men. Colerain, as we talked about at the opening, is undersized, and this is where Lakota East definitely had an advantage.
But you're making them work for every bucket they're getting.
And for every bucket that they're working for inside,
Stedman Lowry off the catch, blocked. Porter with the rebound. He's going to get it head quick ahead.
Yeah, he's going to slow it up is what he needs to do.
Pull up, three-pointer, not there. Rebound to Cook, but Davis will draw the foul from behind.
All right.
As you were saying, Higgins throws his hands up, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Well, we slowed it down in time to pull it up and shoot. And he'll take a seat on the bench for that. If he hits that, it's a big momentum swing.
If he hits that, I'm screaming, you're screaming. The crowd, 3 people over there might stand up.
Inbound to Reed.
What a basketball game.
What a performance by Milton Davis and Stedman Lowry.
Absolutely.
Trey Mays, no three-point attempt there. He thought he was going to take it. Cook drives, knocked away from behind.
Nice play.
Out ahead, Stedman Lowry's going to pull up, going to be short.
There's a foul.
And a foul from behind on Rod.
And that's a 1-and-1, and that's going to put Trevon Mays down.
What a defensive play by Kier Benny. Gets the shot, affects it. I don't know if he blocked it, but affected that shot without drawing a foul.
Exactly. Without drawing a foul, but if he had drawn a foul there, it was a good foul. Remember what I said early in the quarter. If you're going to pick up your 4th foul, make it count. At that point, he defended the ball and kept the shot from going in the basket.
So Trey Mays to the line on the 1-and-1.
Big free throw here.
He's a 30% shooter on the year, but it doesn't matter on that first attempt as the Cardinals have a double-digit lead at 10 with 4:27 to play.
Let's make it 11, and let's get back and play defense and make East work some more. I'm selfish. I want it all.
Trey Mays will be short. Nice rebound, Lowry to get it into White. Quickly up ahead is East. Neil Shaw steps into it, nearly thrown away there. Emmerich recovers, kicks. Good job by the Cardinals recognizing Lowry, the shooter on the edge. Shaw, great pass down to Harpering. Good pass there by Neil Shaw.
And then this is where we're going. This is where you want them if you're Colerain. You have too many ball handlers on the floor for the press. 4 minutes remaining, and an 8-point lead for Colerain.
Kelvin Cook, drive, kick, swing it around. CJ Reid hit his first 3-pointer. They don't want him to take another.
No, they don't want him have him make another one unless it's to win the game.
And the Cardinals doing
now
a good job
come
sitting.
out and play you. There you go.
Milton Davis.
There you go.
Good, patient offense from the Cardinals right now.
in this patience with a good shot. Don't run down the baseline, Kier.
And a timeout
Good
for the
call.
Colerain Cardinals. The fans will complain, but Coach called the timeout before he lost. He saw the baseline drive that Benny realized he was in all sorts of trouble, called the timeout before he lost control. The whistle was blown.
Good inside look down there and a great finish by Robbie Harpering. No, but we were talking about Colerain was in great position. They did not have to force a shot. You want to take the shot, but you don't want to force anything.
Right here, look. Right here, he calls times out here, then he loses control of the ball.
Yeah, Coach Higgins sees Austin Emmerich coming over for the double team, and Kier can't see it, and he uses one of his 4 remaining timeouts that he had. It was a great use of a timeout. Colerain had killed over 40 seconds in that possession, and with an 8-point lead and you're trying to get back into double digits, it's a great opportunity or a great use of a timeout, I should say.
So it'll be Porter, Davis, Benny, Reed, and Cook for the Cardinals. Emmerich, Shaw, Harpering, White, and Stedman
Look
Lowry.
for Colerain to try
Hawks.
to screen for a 3-point shot out of this inbound, either to the first person who receives the pass or for a secondary screen of Porter on the inbound. And it was not there. No, back it up. Porter was looking to cut on the other side of the baseline. Swing it out, Porter. Knock it down.
Porter
Catch
wanted
the
the
ball.
3, but lost control. Kick, Reed, out ahead. Cook saves it. Knocked away by Harpering. He's going to go strong to the hole, and a good foul by Kelvin Cook in open court.
Wow.
See here, again, I'm going to look at it. Wild shot. So, 2 free throws attempts here by Harpering. He'll rattle out the first one.
I guess when you're
Harpering is
used to shooting
70%
shots
shooter on the year from the free throw line.
I would suspect with all the shooters that Lakota East has that their free throw percentages are all very good.
70% for Harpering. 72% as a team as he misses both. Loose ball off of Black. No, it'll be off of Porter, stays Black. Lakota East basketball.
Porter's got to get in and grab that basketball with 2 hands.
Trying to box out with one and catch with the other. In the corner, Harpering. Pull up, tried to give it to White. He lost control. Davis with it. Gets it ahead to Cook. Corner 3, Brian Porter. It's the 3-pointer.
His first 3-pointer in the basketball game, and it gets Colerain to the 60-point mark.
60-49 Colerain
And their
Cardinals.
biggest lead of the game at 11 points.
13th 3-pointer. Good look to White as he'll finish for 2 there. If you would have said it would have took 13 3-pointers before Brian Porter made a 3, no one would have believed you.
Yeah. Wow.
Benny driving, looking in open court, gives it up to Cook.
Coach Higgins
applying
asking for patience here.
Loose ball, Benny saves it. Stedman knocks it away, and Stedman Lowry with the steal. And up, under, he can't finish. And it'll be out of bounds off of Colerain. Remains with the Hawks.
And Coach Higgins asking his team to be strong. Grab the basketball.
Get another look at that
Look at Porter's 3-point shot, which is when he's under control and he's not standing 30 feet away from the basket, he's dangerous.
Stedman Lowry over top.
And that's a mismatch you don't want. You don't want C.J. Reed 30 feet away from the basket. He's your one rebounder down there.
Neil Shaw stops, gets it to Lowry. He's going to spin. Kick it to
We are
Dylan
approaching
Lowry.
the 2-minute mark of this basketball game. It's
Austin Emmerich shot no good. Long rebound, Dylan Lowry. He's going to pull up. Rainbow's not there. C.J. Reed pulls it down, and it's knocked away by Stedman Lowry. The Colerain basketball.
1:50 to go. Kelvin Cook's going to check back into the basketball game, give Colerain an extra ball handler, and Trevon Mays is going to come out.
And last time off of this press, we saw a deep football, almost a fly route to Milton Davis, who finished it on the other end.
I wouldn't be surprised to see it
That's
happen
exactly
again.
what we get. Other end. Milton Davis this time, though, is going to pull it up smartly. Hits Porter off the curl, not there. saved by Calvin Cook. What a play by Calvin Cook.
And that's going to send the closer to the line for a 1-and-1.
What a play. Not a smart shot by Porter. If he hits it, once again, it's a good shot. But Calvin Cook up amongst the trees, jumps up, uses that football strength to collect the rebound, saves it to Milton Davis, who draws the foul, and the Cardinals' best free throw shooter goes to the line for two to get another look at that Calvin Cook save.
Unbelievable individual effort by Calvin Cook. Big free throw here. Get it back to double digits.
Davis hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Shoot the bonus now.
Yeah, it's fourth quarter. It's under 2 minutes. The closer's at the line.
We did it last time against Oak Hills.
21 points in the basketball game for Milton.
Give him 22, and he's matched Stedman Lowry for Lakota East's 22. Dylan Lowry's passed to Stedman Lowry, stolen Porter, going the other way, lost control.
He collided heads with Stedman, with the Lakota East player, both Porter and, I can't see the number of the Lakota East
Dylan Lowry.
They collided heads on that play, and both of them are kind of feeling the effects of it. Let's see what happens. Porter goes from the behind to back, and they both kind of avoid contact with the official, and they bump heads.
Brian Porter is giving a look on his face reminiscent of the look that Elijah Campbell used to give for the Colerain Cardinals last year when he didn't like things going his way. That little
smirk. Calvin Cook's going to check into the game, and if he's going to check out, they're going to get Trevon Mays out. No, they're going to bring out Porter.
Porter has to come out because of the timeout, injury timeout, as well as Dylan Lowry as Neil Shallock checks back in for East. So it's an injury timeout. Both.
1:30 to go. Colerain by 11.
Stedman Lowry's got to get his team back in this. Down 11. Kick, swing. Ronnie Harpring three-point shot is good, and a timeout for Lakota East.
You can't do anything about that if you're Milton Davis.
Robbie Harpring's three.
Perfect defensive position, and sometimes they just go in.
The lefty with his 8th point cuts the lead to 8 with 1:21 to play, and a huge timeout right now for Coach Vickers, as his team has caused some turnovers with their press, just overpowering really the Colerain guards.
Where Colerain has been successful in breaking his presses with the long pass, but it doesn't have to always be a long pass. What it can't be is dribbling one against three. When that happens, Lakota East has stolen the ball nearly every single possession.
Well, we saw the long pass. You don't necessarily have to go to the basket. Exactly. Milton Davis caught the long pass.
You have an 8-point lead with 1:20 to go. You don't have to shoot the ball ever again in this basketball game. What you have to do, though, is value possession of the basketball. Take care of it. Lakota East is in a position where they have to foul, so here you're looking for Milton Davis to get his hands on the basketball at some point.
Cook dribbles ahead. C.J. Reed all alone, throws it down. C.J. Reed with his second big dunk of the game. Give a 10-point lead to the Cardinals with Coach 1:10 to play.
Credit for Coach Higgins for drawing up a wonderful
Ronnie
play.
Harpring shot no good. Rebound by the Cardinals. C.J. Reed will go to the line on the 1-and-1. C.J. Reed with a second big dunk after the inbound play there by the Cardinals. Got him all alone off the relay.
Wow. Who's your
Get another look at the Reed throwdown. Obviously, it's Milton Davis.
I think it's got to be Doc, but so many players have played key roles tonight. Kier Benny, Trevon Mays with some big free throws.
I'll tell you what, Trey Mays is 7 points all by himself as Reed connects in the first of the end of the 1-1.
Those C.J. Reed knocking down a free throw. He's got 10 points. He's got 10 points.
C.J. Reed's 3 at the end of the quarter. Mays is 7 points by himself, got his run back into it. Remember, the Cardinals were down 13 at one point in the second quarter.
Yep.
65-54, 1 minute to play. Cardinals lead. Lowry quicker to the basket. He's going to shoot this ball for three. Pull up, 3-point shot. Lowry finally misses. Porter with the strong rebound. Gets out ahead. Milton Davis going to catch it and hold it here. Draws the foul, and he's got a double bonus. And the closer's on the line for the Colerain Cardinals.
And he'll be shooting too, as that's the double bonus. Calvin Cook's going to check into the basketball game, and I believe they're going to get Trevon Mays back out. They've been subbing offense for defense, but he'll have to come in after the second free throw.
Double bonus for the Milton Davis. The man, one of the line for the Colerain Cardinals, our best free throw shooter, the closer, will hit the first, extend the lead to 12. Porter checks out, little offense-defense substitution. Davis will miss a second. It's a 12-point lead, 45 seconds out ahead. They're going to guard one-on-one Stedman Lowry. Harperin's going to get an open look. His three-pointer is short. He'll get his own rebound, go up strong. 2 points, cut the lead to 10, 66-56, 30 seconds to play. And a timeout by the referee.
The ball went into the cheerleading section.
But the Cardinals got 3 seconds off the clock there before the referee's timeout. Good job by the East cheerleaders to help out Colerain Cardinals. Davis dribbling, gets it, draws the foul with 28 seconds to play.
And the closer back to the line. I have no idea what Milton Davis's career high in points are, but I'd have to believe that if he knocks down 2 here, the 25 will be very close to it.
And that will be the 5th foul for Austin Emmerich.
Mike Norris will check in here shortly for Lakota East. Actually, he's going to come in now.
Both teams get a minute if they want it. Alex White will check out. East only has 4 on the court. All right.
And where do you think we got everything clear? Colerain has cleared the free throw lane. No sense in a useless foul or senseless foul here. Give Milton Davis 24.
24 points. Give them 25 and a 12-point lead for the Cardinals with 30 seconds to play. Neil Shaw gives it up. Harpering with the ball. He's going to pull up. 3-point shot is good.
They don't stop shooting them.
Good job by C.J. Reed to recognize he could run the baseline. Out ahead, Kier Benny not going to take the easy layup. Kier. Pulls up, draws the foul with 7 seconds. And you said smart play, and as soon as Kier Benny pulled up for that play, Coach Higgins started to clap, and he was thankful for his team for finally making the smart play. There's so many times this year they haven't made that smart play.
Harpering replay on the Harpering 3-point shot with Kier Benny just hanging all over him. Sometimes you just can't do anything about it. Lakota East is a darn good basketball team.
You said it would take 60 to win.
And they're going to hit the 70 mark. Well, let's not jinx it. Let's not jinx it.
69, 59,
I said
5
60.
seconds to play.
I'm still a genius.
Stedman Lowry gives it up. Harpering doesn't matter if it goes or not. And the Colerain Cardinals have defeated the #1 team in the GMC by 10. Your final here, the Colerain Cardinals 69. The Lakota East Thunderhawks 59. What a performance.
Set up for our post-game interviews.
I'll tell you what, the Cardinals came out with a victory. We saw a great performance tonight by Stedman Lowry, but in a big game, your senior steps even bigger as Milton Davis matches Stedman Lowry's 22 with his own 25. He hit 6 threes to start the game, giving them 18 points before he finally made a 2-point basket. He closed it out from the free throw line. It's a 69-59 win for the Colerain Cardinals. And as we speak, Milton Davis. Milton.
All right, Milton, Brandon wants to ask you a question.
25 points. Is that a career high tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I just came in focused, and I knew we were going to get this win. So I just came in. I came in focused, and I was ready to play.
Did you realize that we're going to switch microphones on here?
Oh, I think you got the wrong mic.
We're going to use that mic. All right, there you go. Did you realize that tonight that your first 2-point basket didn't come until your 19th and 20th point?
Exactly. Our coach, we changing up our style a little bit. We're more of a drive and kick team now, and he just told us to keep shooting. We shot pretty well from the 3-point tonight, so I just kept focusing and knocked them down.
I got to know, were you aware of the personal shootout that you and Lowry were having going on?
Yeah, I kind of seen that. We're hitting them today, hitting the threes today.
How does it feel to get a win over a team like this
tonight
at home after a 1-point loss a couple weeks ago?
It feels great. It feels great.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, Milton. We're going to talk to Coach Higgins, and congratulations on a huge win tonight. All right, we're going to bring Coach Higgins in here. And, Coach, have you seen a shooting match like that between 2 players like that, like you saw tonight between Milton Davis and Lowry?
Yeah, I have. I've seen it. I've been part of him playing and coaching. It does happen sometimes. It's we told the kids, don't worry about it. He's knocking them down. We got to keep. We got to keep shooting. We had a little interesting philosophy for him tonight. I don't know if people realize we told people we were going to go for a school record for threes attempted and made in a game, and we were going for it. we've just figured out we struggle hitting two-pointers, so we're going to bury threes.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, we talked to Milton while you were getting the stats. His first two-point basket didn't come until his 19th and 20th points in this basketball
that's pretty
game.
amazing. I did not know that.
And we call him the closer on our broadcast because when it's time in the fourth quarter to close out a game, he's the guy that you go to. Talk about just the overall importance of this win. Are you it's starting to build now. This was a fun basketball game tonight.
Yeah, we played well. We played hard. I mean, we didn't take care of the ball real well, but we forced them in some bad shots, and we got the tempo. The biggest thing with us is if we can make shots, we're going to be all right because we defend well enough to beat teams, and that's been our biggest issue this year. So we tried to take the pressure off the kids and tell them, look, we're going to drive and kick for threes. You keep shooting the entire game, and don't worry about it.
At one point, you were down 13 points. You had 7 straight points from Trey Mays off the bench, and your team really never got down. I mean, like you said earlier, you just tell them to keep gunning. They're going to eventually stop making all those threes.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
It didn't look like it was a point.
Yeah, it was our point, and it's just we did well. I thought we rebounded well. I thought we played hard, and I'm proud of them. We really need us. I mean, I think we're starting to make some improvements here slowly. So 3 out of the last 4 league games we won, and that's big for us.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot, and go celebrate with your team, and we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, that's head coach Kevin Higgins, and star of tonight's game, 25 points, Milton Davis for Al Gabriel and everyone at Waycross Community Television. This is Brandon Wyatt, and you've been watching Colerain's victory over the #1 team of the GMC, 69-59 here on Waycross Community Television and wearecolerain.com.
Copies of this program are available for $20 each. Send program title, along with your address and check or money order to Waycross Community Media. Attention Dub Coordinator, 2086 Waycross Road, Forest Park, Ohio, 45240. Or buy securely on the web at www.waycross.tv.